Okay, hello 7th grade again. We are going to review another assignment for later this week. So I'm going to hide my face at this point. So there's one assignment that is due later today. That is the one here. It's their first practice in perspective where you just have to draw 3 cubes. Later this week, you're going to see this practice show up. So this won't be live for you to access until Thursday, and I will go over it with everyone in class on Friday, but you can also watch this video if you want to start it ahead of time. So this is your second practice. So instead of just making 3 cubes, you're going to make a whole street. And in that street, you're going to include these things. You should have at least 3 buildings, at least one that's overlapping others. And overlapping means when you have one thing in front of or behind another thing. So you should have one building in front of or behind another building. One road, one sidewalk, one tree, and 2 windows or 2 billboards, but on the side, so going back into space. As always, you can use any drawing materials for this. I've included here some digital drawing materials. You can do this assignment digitally. I recommend a pencil if you have it, but if not, you can use anything else like a marker, pen, anything that leaves a mark. And for things that would be erased, you can just cross them out instead. So I'm going to quickly go to one of these videos. The first one shows you a finished product at the end. And they're going to walk you through how to create this view using a straight edge paper and a pencil. Again, you can switch out the materials. If you don't have a ruler, you can use anything that has a straight side to it. A tissue box, a book, a folded piece of paper, anything, again, that has a straight side you can use. If you happen to have a ruler, that's great. So they're going to do a step-by-step of a road. They're going to use what you learned from making cubes back in space to make some buildings, but they're also going to show you how to do things like doors, windows, and billboards. You can keep the same exact arrangement of this person if you like, or you can move around where the buildings go. They also demonstrate how to do a sidewalk, how to add some buildings in, and how to add in some billboards. Now with this tutorial, you can pause and stop the video as many times as you need in order to see the information and to try. And let's say you mess up on this billboard. Maybe your first one doesn't look correct. To get full credit, just try another example on the side, move it around somewhere else. That goes for anything. If you mess up on a building, try another one off to the side or on the back of whatever it is that you're working on. If I see more than one attempt, you automatically get 100. So if I made 2 buildings and they both came out what I think might be incorrect, if I make a total of 4 buildings, I get 100%. So that's the first video. And the second video, it has some repeats. It's going to show you some of the same things, like buildings and a street, but it's going to go into more depth when it comes to other things like windows, and it has a bit more complex road. So again, starting off with windows on the front, this person really points out also the difference between front windows and side windows. He's going to add his own road and series of sidewalks. And he's also going to do a brick texture. A lot of extra credit if you want to try that one. The tree, I want you to try to add on your own. You can, of course, look up your own video for how to do trees in perspective. But this is what you are practicing. It's a lot to practice, so I'm not going to have you turn this in until Monday. So you have really 5 days for this assignment. Thursday and Friday, you have over the weekend, and then Monday. Let's see what else. There's directions here again for how to upload a picture of your work. That should go here. If you have any issues submitting it or you have any questions about it, let me know. That's the end of that assignment. If you finish it, make sure you're done with all of the previous assignments here in the classroom, the introduction questions and the cube practices. And again, please email me or leave me comments if you need additional help. Thanks.